ISIS militant who pretended to be a refugee in order to kill people converted to Christianity, quote, after seeing the love of Christians at the camps. An ISIS fighter from northern Syria, veiled as a refugee, arrived at a Jordanian camp with the intention of killing Christian workers. But he abandoned his plans after hearing the gospel and witnessing the love of the Christians. I just want you to put this into context here of what have we been saying? There is only one way to win. Only one way to win. Lincoln knew it. Bonhoeffer knew it. Gandhi knew it. Martin Luther King knew it. There is only one way to win. And that is to be a moral and decent and loving and forgiving people. Period. A humble people. He saw how a host of Islam brainwashed him. He saw first how Islam brainwashed him about Christianity and how it contrasted with the reality of what he saw in the Christians. This according to the ministry director, who would not be named. We're talking about an area of Jordan that has 3 branches of Sunni Islam mosques, and they raise people up to go out and fight. The militant convert was so excited about his new faith that he was told by the director he had to calm down to dispel the threats he'd been receiving from other jihadists who wanted to kill him after his conversion. The situation in some UN-operated refugee camps in Jordan are often violent, according to the director. ISIS fighters are disguising themselves as refugees in order to kill people and sell women and girls. The Muslim gangs come in as refugees, but they have agendas. They're like the mafia. They kill people inside the camps, and the refugees are afraid to say that they saw somebody get killed. If you ask them, they say, "I don't know, I was asleep." The last time I went inside a camp, he added, I had a policeman with me. The camps are dangerous because they have ISIS and Iraqi militias and Syrian militias. It's just another place for gangs. They're killing inside the camps, and they're buying and selling women and even girls. Now, that's the bad news. The good news is the beginning of this story. This is not the first time that I've heard this story. I've heard this from the people who are on the ground for us. That's saying something is happening. People who are Islamic are seeing ISIS, and they're seeing the hatred, and they're seeing then the love and the strength of the Christians who are forgiving these people. And they're saying, if this is what Islam is, and this is what Christianity is, I'm with these guys. Do you remember what I've said for years about what Martin Luther King knew? If you put good versus evil side by side, people will pick good most times. When the world goes insane, they will be so starving for good, because most of us are alike. Not all of us, but most of us are alike. We want to be left alone. We don't hate other people. We just want to raise our family, and we want to live in a community where we all feel safe.